Today on The Occult Detective, we're going to show off some things for Comic Book Wednesday. And please excuse the ambient noise. The furnace is broke in our office and it won't shut off. And it's like 200 degrees in here. So also excuse the sweat. So as I've spoken of in the past, I have a kind of a side job that I do with my wife and son. We work at a book warehouse where we get to sort through books in large gaylords, roughly 1,000 books per, and you never know what you're going to find. And I get to pick up a few treasures now and then, and I thought I would show off 3 comic related items that I picked up last night. So first, still sealed, is Alan Moore and Kurt Swan's Superman, Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow. Now, I don't know if you ever read this. This is a reprint. I've not popped the seal on it, but, you know, it's just a terrific, some of Alan Moore's best work. If you're a fan of Superman, this is a must read. And like I said, it's like new in package. Probably not a lot of value to this. It probably moves for, anywhere from $5 to $10 on the secondhand market, but still nice to have. I have it, I believe, in an anthology of Superman stories, but it's kind of nice to have it in this form. The second item I want to show off is McSweeney's Quarterly Concern, issue number 13. I had never heard of this before. Look at this dust jacket. It is essentially like a Sunday comics newspaper folded around a nice hardcover book. Here's the book itself. And then here is the folded dust jacket. Really neat. Like I said, I'd never heard of this, but it is, well, it had little small comics inside as well. But here's a sampling of the type of work inside. Brand new. One small little ding on the corner as far as damage goes. Again, looking up its value, it doesn't go for a lot. Somewhere between $10 and $15. But it being new to me, I couldn't pass it up, especially since I'm essentially paid in books. So, it's what we call sweat equity, right? So I'm not actually putting out any money for these things. I just have to spend time in a warehouse doing what I love, which is to examine books and determine their value and the like, and shelve what's left over. It's actually a lot of fun. The woman we work for is a good friend and a lovely person, so it's a joy. You get to be around people that you adore and play with books. So the final book I'm going to show off is in pretty rough shape as books go, but this is Women in the Comics by Maurice Horn. And there's the back cover. So let's open it up now. I'm going to point out that inside were some torn loose pages of Little Annie Fanny. If you're familiar, that was a Harvey Kurtzman and Will Elder comic that ran in Playboy, I believe it was. Frank Frazetta ghosted some issues from time to time. This has a name inside, Bruce O'Neill, August 28th, 1983. Let's see if I can show off some of the art in this thing. It runs through the history of women in comics. Not only the creators, but the characters. Probably predominantly the characters. It is just full of terrific art. I thumbed through it while I was there, and just loved it. Again, not a lot of value, especially considering its condition, but that does not bother me in the slightest. And look, Dan Perella even makes an appearance. Some Terry and the Pirates, Almighty Isis. Just a terrific book. If you can find this, I recommend it highly. I mean, just looking through this thing, it's a treasure trove of different art styles and just fantastic stuff. And thrilled to have it. I will devour this. I love the history of comics in general, and I have a real fondness for many of the characters and creators that are in this thing. So that is all I have for you today. We're coming up on the holidays. I'm going to try to get some more review videos up here soon. I have a lot of interesting things to show off and some things to share, so we'll talk when the time comes. Thanks for tuning in.